Welcome to a small XDEV presentation. XDEV is a rapid application development environment for creating Java applications without programming. Unfortunately, the user interface is in German language yet, but the English version will come in March. First of all, I create a new project. I name it Cars 2000. Here you can see the project management. These are standard folders. I create a new window, name it Start, and here you can see the GUI builder basis on Swing. Here you can see all the Swing standard components you can use for building your own user interface. And what you want to offer is a component suite which gives you another components for building your user interfaces. And it's very easy to insert every component to the window. For example, tab panes, tree controls, tables, and also formula components. I use labels, text fields, combo boxes, list boxes, and so on. And I also can clone components using buttons, and so I'm very fast in creating every Java user interface. I save it, start the project, and here is my designed user interface in Java Swing. It was very easy, and let's have a look to the generated Java source code. Here you can see it's really a lot of work if you're a Java programmer and not having XDEV3. In XDEV3 I also can work with layout managers. For that I choose the border layout, then I use a toolbar, the left side tree control, at the center I use split pane again, tab panes again, and at the center I want to use internal frames. For that I need a desktop pane first, and then I can insert some internal frames. Later I want to show datas in this internal frame. For that I use a table, and I use the border layout to scale the table in the internal frame. I save the project, start the application, and here is my user interface using border layout and internal frames. To show data here in the table, I need a query. For that I need a database first. I choose database plugin, call it Cars database. Here are the plugins for your database. I choose HSQL. I choose the database name, connect to the database, and here are my tables. Now I can import some tables with drag and drop, and so I create virtual tables. The import of course is without datas. Now I can go back to the GUI builder what I have to do is linking the table with the JTable on the screen with using drag and drop. Now what I have to do is I need a query. I give the table an event. Here is the code editor. Here I also can use drag and drop for programming. I insert a query. Then here you can see the query assistant. Here is the view to my database. I select the table cars. Click OK, and here you can see the generated database code. It's a query code using Java objects. I save my project. I start it. And then you can see my datas in the table on the screen. You can sort your datas, and it was very easy. Now I want to combine a form with my table, and to create a form it's very easy. I can use a table, insert the virtual table with drag and drop to my internal frame, and with this assistant it creates my form automatically. And now I link the table in the properties with the form using drag and drop, and I click the form, and that's it. Save the application, start it, and here is my database application. And it works great. And let's have a look to the complete generated code. Then you can see without XDEV3 it is a lot of work to write all this Java Swing code, and of course you have to be a professional programmer to write this code in this time. Thanks for watching XDEV3, and have fun to use the software.